Welcome to Exercise for Beginners, where I teach you how to get started if you've never started before. Today, I'm going to go over a hip mobility video, part 2. All right, go ahead and grab yourself something that you can hang on to. That could be a cat tree, like I have, like a stick, a pole, back of a chair, something that's like around, hip, waist height, that you can use to be stable with. All right, so our first two exercises are going to be standing. All right, so we're going to do hip cars from a standing position. So this one can be more difficult. It is hard to get into that internal rotation from a standing position. So you'll see what I mean in a sec, because I'm not the best at this one. So do as I say, not as I do. All right, so you're going to lift that knee up in front of you. You're going to rotate open. That is external rotation. Internally rotate. You're going to rotate that knee down, that ankle up, and come back down in a circle. So down and around. So the big one with this one is you don't want to move your low back around a ton. You're going to, because it would be hard not to. But you really want to focus on using those internal rotators to move or to rotate that hip around. With these ones, you can do them forward, and you can also do them backwards. I do suggest both, but one or the other is also perfectly fine. Number 2, we're going to kind of do like a hip rock. So you're going to line your heels up so that they're at a 90-degree angle, and you want to rock your knees so it goes over your toes. And you kind of want to think like you're going around a corner and back, around a corner and back. This one's a lot more subtle. It's not meant to be, a lot of these are not meant to be big movements where you feel a lot. You might just feel a slight stretch. You might feel things moving around in the hip joint a little bit of popping, snap, crackling. That's perfectly okay. Sometimes as things open up more, they make a little noise. That's fine. It doesn't hurt. You're good. If anything, it might feel better. Something might have maybe shifted into place a little bit or into a more comfortable spot. So we're trying to keep our toe, like our knee aligned with like our second or third toe as we rock around. So again, it's a very subtle movement. The more you do them, and I can assure you, you will open up, because I have filmed this video a couple times now. My own errors, user errors. I don't know how technology works sometimes. And this is the third time I've shot this one, and my hip is a lot more open. So it does work. Who knew? I believe what I say after all. All right, that's the second one. Number 3 and 4, you're going to be in a half kneeling position, but not just any half kneeling position. You're going to do a 45-degree angle half kneeling position. So with this one, you're going to rock forward. Same thing. Knees over toe and back. Forward and back. Keep that knee aligned with that middle toe. And this is just a nice stretch. You might get a little stretch here on the leg that's in front, which definitely are going to get a deeper amount of movement on that inner thigh near that groin on the back leg. And that's where I think, personally, it feels the best. Yeah, my left side. So much tighter. I always find it interesting when you're doing unilateral work like this, like one-sided work. You start to notice like, oh, I'm tighter in this position or this position on this leg versus this leg. And I think that's always pretty interesting. I think it's definitely indicative of what you do in your day-to-day life. How you get up off the floor, off a chair. You lean on one leg over another. So small things that impact our bodies. It's interesting. I think it is. But then again, this is my job and I'm a nerd. So, all right, that's the second one. The third one, you're going to slump down and we're going to do hip circles, like big hula hoops. You can do these in both directions. So this one, just meant to get that ball moving in that socket in as many directions as possible. So why I like mobility, it's not, nothing is necessary, or is everything necessary? Who knows? But I like mobility because it's an opportunity to challenge your range of motion in a lot of different positions, right? So that doesn't just mean up, down, left, right. It just means bent over, on your side, on your back, on your stomach, all different positions. And these different positions can provide or expose, that's what I'm looking for, can expose different challenges. So that's why it's important to put yourself in different positions and try and move your joints around from those positions, to see if there's anything that you're struggling with from that spot or from that angle. And last but not least, we're going to do what I call a Spiderman. So you're going to lie face down, a prone position, if you will. And we are going to bend our knee, lift that leg up, and bring it around to the side without the leg touching the floor the whole time. That's the caveat with that one. This one can be a little bit harder. I'm sure you can hear it in my breath. Switch sides. Up and out to the side. It is a challenge, but this one's good. This one's definitely good for challenging that mobility. And if you can do it, it feels really good on your lower back. It like really opens things up. Every time I do it, it might feel stiff for the first couple, but once I'm really working through them, I feel incredible afterwards. So it might be hard. And everyone's different. You might have another movement that makes you feel better, but that one does it for me. All right, that was number 5. Thank you for joining me this week on Exercise for Beginners. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. I do try to post at some point every week, but it is fairly consistent. Tell your friends, tell your family. I'm just here to help you get started, right? Help get you moving. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My books are always open. Have a good one. Bye.